Campground review time
Lost Maples State Park.
in Vanderpool, Texas. We're still in hill country.
Beautiful, beautiful hill country.
Hill country's crazy. It is beautiful.
This is a super cute park. I think there's only one loop, but it's the biggest sense of community out of all the ones that we've been to so far. Everyone's super sweet. It's busy, but it doesn't seem busy.
It might be only like 30 some odd sites. The big draw here is the big tooth maple trees, which of course right now in February everything's dormant, so it's not lit up. But during the fall, they are the tree that glows with the orange and the yellow. There's a bunch of sycamores that change color. So for Texans, this is the place to come to see your fall colors.
We've already decided we're coming back here one fall.
I'd recommend booking it like as soon as you're allowed to book it for those fall months, because apparently this place is just overrun.
Even now, it's almost full. I mean, almost every site has been booked.
35 sites or something here, so it's not much. I mean, the last place we were at had 140, so it seemed like it was empty, but could have been the same amount of people here.
Bathrooms are pretty small, but nice. They were clean.
Yep, one bathroom shed. The cool thing about this park, all right, essentially the trail system. It's about 13 miles total. It's an east and a west trail. It's split down the middle with another trail that kind of, if you want to do just the east or just the west. Well, there's primitive sites throughout. So different areas that like small off trails that lead to primitive site. So we did one campsite, primitive campsite B. It was at the end of the east trail. So essentially we were in the middle of the top of the big loop. And that's where we got to stay the night, and it was beautiful.
Really cool.
It's like 20,
and it's close to a place where we were able to fish. So we hiked up there, set up camp, hiked down, fished, caught a good amount of fish, hiked back up, and then had them for dinner.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah,
and we heard a bunch of coyotes, which was cool
the
too.
coyotes were just going off like half the night. And it was
Stargazing was amazing.
Crystal clear sky. We woke up, it was about 40 degrees outside, so we stayed in a tent till about 10:30, I think, before we actually continued our hike the next day, which is no problem for us. Sonny was in there. We're in a 6x6 tent. And
as soon as we unzipped it, he ran right in. He was ready for bed.
That night, as soon as he was...
What was it, 4 miles? 4.5 miles there?
Yeah, it was like 4 miles there, and then maybe 4.5 or 5 coming out of there to go down the other loop.
So it was nice. You had a good hike in, could see a lot of stuff, and then the hike out was different, so you got to see the other side of the trails, which was really cool.
And the creeks that run through the hiking system, they're all spring fed, and they're crystal clear.
Yeah, he caught trout. There was a bunch. I almost got a big bass, but it got off.
Yeah,
trout,
a big bass.
What else?
Rainbow trout, bass, and a bunch of different types of brim.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful. This park is really nice.
I know, we were sad to leave.
Yeah.
The winery too. There's it was called Lost Maples Winery, but I think they changed the name to Sabinal River Winery.
Sabinal River, right? Yeah, Sabinal River Winery is what they're gonna call it now. I think
it was actually closed when we pulled up, and the owner was there and super sweet and let us in and gave us a little tour and tasting.
Like, come on in.
Yeah,
he showed us his big barrels in the back with his
and
wine.
they had really good red wine, which I was
really
impressed. It was really nice, and I
and
highly recommend that.
He grows his own grapes for the port on location, and it is delicious.
And they're going to open a brewery there soon, too, he said, so definitely check them out.
Cater to everybody. Yeah, beer drinkers, wine drinkers, everybody's going to roll in there. And he needs to open a restaurant, because he was telling us half of his
really
cooking.
Good
like, he's like, I like to cook with this one, with port.
Cook with port. Ghirardelli brownies. Instead of using water, he recommended using port instead, and we're going to have to try that.
Oh, we are doing that. It's going to be brownie review time next time.
We'll report back on how good they are.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a video of them.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
Bye.
Bye. This is our site. Site 4. We were at Site 5, which is right there. They're all kind of created equal here. Restroom is right there. And then I just gotta show you guys this view because it's beautiful. Got your own little hut, picnic table. It is electric and water only. And then this is the view. Good amount of space in the back. An awesome rock cliff.
We're gonna have to walk like straight up from the pond.
Oh gosh. first primitive spot of the trip at Lost Maples. Whoop, whoop. Now going to catch some fish.
Kill it.
That smells so good.
It's crawfish. Probably the molten one. The molten.
How cool. In a natural Texas spring. Pretty, pretty.